Hello Dola, I want to have 10 minutes voice conversation with you about my dream job. Please keep your response.
Hi there. I'd love to have a 10-minute voice chat about your dream job. That sounds really exciting. Unfortunately, I don't have the ability to have a real-time voice conversation right now, but I can definitely help you talk through your dream job in text form, and we can take our time to cover everything you'd like to discuss in about the same depth as a 10-minute chat. Would you like to start by telling me what your dream job is, and we can go from there? Or if voice is really important to you, I can let you know about some tools that could help us have a voice conversation together. Would that be something you'd be interested in?
My dream job is to become a successful software developer. Software developer. I want to create news apps and websites that help people in their daily lives.
That's such a meaningful and inspiring goal. Building tools that make people's daily lives easier is exactly what makes software development so impactful. Whether it's a handy productivity app, a user-friendly website, or something that solves a specific problem in your community. To get there, you could start by picking a beginner-friendly programming language to build small projects first, maybe a to-do list app or a simple personal website. As you learn, contributing to open-source projects or working on real-world side projects will also help you gain practical experience and grow your portfolio. I'm sure with your passion and dedication, you'll create amazing things that truly make a difference. Have you already started learning any programming languages or working on your first project?
Yeah, I have started learning basic programming and I am working on small project to improve my skills.
That's fantastic. Taking action and building projects is the best way to solidify what you learn. There's nothing quite like turning code from a concept into something you can actually use or share. Small projects might feel simple now, but each one teaches you valuable skills like debugging, problem solving, and how to structure your code properly. Even things like fixing a tiny bug or making a feature work just right can be super rewarding. Have you thought about what kind of app or website you'd like to build next? Or is there a specific area of development that's catching your interest?
Yes, I want to build a simple website next because I am interested in development.
Awesome choice. Web development is a great path, and building a simple site is the perfect next step. To get started, you'll likely work with HTML, CSS, and basic JavaScript. You could pick a focus that matters to you, maybe a personal portfolio to showcase your projects, a small informational site about a topic you love, or even a simple tool like a calorie counter or event planner. There are also beginner-friendly tools like CodePen or Replit to test your code quickly, and platforms like GitHub Pages to host your site for free once it's ready. Would you like some guidance on choosing a specific website idea that aligns with what you've learned so far? Or do you already have something in mind?
I want like same guidance on choices, website idea that match what I have learned so far.
Perfect. Let's pick something that uses your basic HTML, CSS, and JavaScript knowledge without being too overwhelming. Here are a few tailored ideas. Top recommendations for your skill level. 1. Personal portfolio website. Uses HTML for content structure, CSS for styling, and basic JS for small interactions. Why it works. It's practical. You'll use it to showcase your work as you grow, and it lets you practice organizing content clearly. 2. Simple local resources site for Cebu City. Uses HTML for listing places, CSS for card layouts and maps integration, and JS for a search bar to filter entries. Why it works. It ties into your location, making it meaningful, and lets you practice working with lists and basic interactivity. 3. Basic Task Goal Tracker. Uses HTML for input fields and task lists, CSS for styling checkboxes and categories, and JS to add, delete tasks or mark them as complete. Why it works. It's interactive and teaches you how to handle user input, key for many web projects. All of these let you apply what you've learned while giving you room to add small new features as you get more comfortable. Which of these sounds most interesting to you? Or is there a specific topic you care about that we could turn into a simple website?
I am most interested in building a personal info website because I can use it to show my project.
Great call. Your portfolio will be your go-to tool for showcasing your work to future employers or clients. Here's a simple structure and key features that match your current skills. Portfolio website plan, beginner-friendly. Core sections to include: homepage, a brief intro with your name, a short tagline, and a professional photo or logo. About me, a few sentences about your journey, passion for building helpful tools, and what you're learning. Projects, card-style layout for your small projects, each card with a title, 1 to 2 sentence description, a screenshot, and a link to the project. Contact, a simple form or links to your GitHub, LinkedIn, or email. Skills to apply: HTML, structure all sections with semantic tags. CSS, style layouts with Flexbox or Grid, add responsive design so it works on phones, and customize colors, fonts to match your personal brand. JavaScript, add small touches like smooth scrolling between sections, hover animations on project cards, or a back to top button. Easy hosting option. Once you're done, host it for free on GitHub Pages. It's straightforward and links directly to your project code. Would you like help outlining the HTML structure for one of the sections? Or do you want to start by planning the color scheme and layout first?
I want to help outline the HTML structure first for me.
Here's a clean, semantic HTML structure tailored for your portfolio. Easy to build on with CSS and JS later. Keynotes. Replace all placeholders with your details. Semantic tags like header, section, and footer make your code organized and accessible. The structure leaves room to add styling and interactivity later. For example, you can add JS to handle form submissions or smooth scrolling between sections. Would you like to move on to planning the CSS layout, or do you have questions about any part of this structure?
I would like to move on to planning the CSS layout.
Perfect. Let's plan a clean, responsive CSS layout that complements your HTML structure. We'll use Flexbox Grid for alignment and ensure it works well on mobile and desktop. Here's a structured plan with key styles. CSS layout plan. We'll organize styles into logical sections. Start with global resets, then build up to each part of the site. 1. Global styles and resets. First, fix default browser styles and set a consistent foundation. 2. Navigation bar. Make it sticky at the top and responsive. 3. Home section. Create a centered, eye-catching hero area. 4. About section. Organize profile image and text with Flexbox. 5. Project section. Use CSS Grid for responsive project cards. 6. Contact section. Split form and links with Flexbox. 7. Footer. Simple, centered footer. 8. Mobile responsiveness tweaks. Adjust for small screens. Key tips. Customize colors to match your personal brand. Use placeholder images until you have your own screenshots photo. Test on different screen sizes to ensure responsiveness works. Would you like help writing the actual CSS file? Or do you want to focus on a specific part like styling the project cards or navigation?
I would like help writing the CSS file.
Here's the complete, ready-to-use CSS file based on our plan. Just save it as styles.css in the same folder as your HTML file. Quick setup notes. 1. Save this as styles.css in the same directory as your HTML file. 2. The home section uses a placeholder grayscale background image from Pixum Photos. Replace the URL with your own image if you have one. 3. For your profile photo and project screenshots, create an images folder in your project directory. Update the SRC attributes in your HTML and adjust the CSS if needed. 4. The mobile navigation is hidden by default. If you want to add a hamburger menu later, we can help with the JavaScript to toggle the active class. Would you like to add basic JavaScript next, or do you want to tweak any styling elements first?
By the way, Dola, that's all about my dream job. Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome. Even just imagining that peaceful spot by the window makes me happy for you. Having a clear vision of your dream job is such a great thing. I hope you get to make that lovely picture in your mind a real part of your life someday. Best of luck with chasing that dream.